The radio regulations were adopted at the World Administrative Radio Conference in 1977. They were made to standardize and make communication systems compatible as well as to prevent the adverse interaction of these systems. The Earth was conventionally divided into three parts: America, then Europe with Africa and the USA, and finally Asia with Australia. Each part was assigned with its own frequency band. Several bands labeled with Latin letters were allocated directly to satellite communication systems. C bands from 3.5 to 4.2 GHz and Ku bands from 10.7 to 12.75 GHz are presently used for communication satellites in the geostationary orbit. Both these microwave ranges of frequencies refer to centimeter waves and are used in satellite television. While most European satellites use Ku bands, Russian and Asian satellites use both bands. But let's go back to the Ku band. It is split into three subbands: FSS, DBS, and Telecom, named after the French satellites which use the band. Therefore, the signal converter to receive them from the satellite can be 1, 2, or tri-band. Does any of the bands have advantages over the other? I think so, as the performance of receiving antennas, called dishes, is proportional to the number of wavelengths across its diameter, and as a wavelength decreases with the increase in frequency, the higher signal frequency is, the smaller dish is required. It doesn't affect the reception, and it is easier to install and operate. C-band requires antennas from 2.5 to 4.5 meters in diameter, while Ku band can be used with antennas from 0.5 meter to 1.5 meters in diameter. For bands with higher frequencies such as K and Ka, the size of dish required can be even smaller, up to 10 centimeters. Bands with higher frequencies are hard to implement, as the radio waves of such frequencies are highly absorbed by the atmosphere. In addition, I would like to say that the gain of receiving antennas on satellite relays is higher in Ku band than it is in C band. It also lowers the cost of receiving equipment. On the other hand, broadcasting via C band is less exposed to atmospheric effects and is of better quality. All in all, the pros and cons in each case are quite different.